Hello, everybody, and welcome back some more into the Gungeon modded. Into the Gungeon.
Hello, I'm back. Hello.
We got some never named in this bitch, which is why did this gun say out of 1,000 out of 200? Then that was weird. But yeah,
I'm back.
Never name's finally back.
He tricked me.
He died for a while.
He put like a little bit of cheese under a box with a stick, and I fell for it, and he got me.
But we're starting out with one of Ski's guns. This is the Peacemaker. It just says hold to choke, spread, and increase range. Seems decent.
Yeah, and you have to hold the choke.
You gotta choke it. You gotta choke the gun. And we got the Grimoire as well, which is going to increase our rate of fire.
Choking the gun.
And we get more cursed items. Choke it. I want to see. Choke it. Oh, nice. Okay. So if I fire it normally... Okay, yeah, terrible spread. It seems I can charge it multiple times. Yeah, I can charge it up to twice. Ooh. Seems pretty good. It is S tier, so I'm imagining the damage on it's pretty good.
It looks pretty decent, although it does have the issue where if the spread is too choked and you're barrel stuffing a weak enemy like that...
You kind of waste a little bit of damage, yeah.
Block the, yeah,
kind of, to be fair, I probably don't want to be holding it on this first floor. I think it's probably pointless. Yeah.
Except for big enemies like that. Get him. Anyway,
to be fair,
just commiserating, discussing, talking about video games and how he's a grumpy old man that missed the classics, and how I'm a smart and clever young
Deltarune enjoyer.
Deltarune player.
Basically, I was just saying how I think I may have missed out on a great game because when Undertale came out, everyone that played it was a shithead and made the internet insufferable for a while. And I very much let myself... I let that taint my view of the game, which I really shouldn't have. And Nevername was telling me all the unique things about it, and I didn't know.
Yeah, I was almost definitely one of the people who went... I don't think I ever went out of my way to annoy people, but I definitely was the sort of person who would be annoying if you encountered them by chance.
Oh yes, I see them on a regular basis. As much as I don't want to offend, I have people that join my Discord on a semi-regular basis, and I'm like, I can tell you're 12.
If they're 12, you report them, get them fucking banned, kill them, take them back, shoot them in the head.
Do we take a charm?
This is my concentration camp.
Whoa there. Do we take a charm prize ball for this gun?
Far? Too far?
Dude, we are 2 minutes 50 into this video.
I've lost the ability to self-censor because I've been away so long.
Have you just been in your room recording videos on your own with no recording running?
Yeah. I just recorded a video earlier. I showed Turtle the thumbnail for it.
Yeah, it's you're gonna like it. Think of the gun class's thumbnail, but even better.
Okay, the gun class's thumbnail I put effort into. Okay, I don't appreciate that.
No, the gun class's thumbnail is probably your best one yet, but I like this one more. I'm just
realistically, I'm just shitting out a 7-minute video on the mobile release.
To be fair, I feel like you have a fan base that would literally eat anything you shit out. People are waiting for the never named uploads. People are desperate for them.
Somehow you haven't gotten any clout off my name. That's ridiculous. That's insane.
I think I've got a bit of clout. I've had maybe over the course of the time that we've done videos, 10 videos that people have been like, holy shit, never named. I'm gonna stick around for this shit.
I'm glad I can be the draw.
We got the Exalted Armor.
The Grimoire, that's a cursed gun.
Yeah. We got 300 ammo, 12 shots per clip, 4-shot burst, fires homing bolts, dealing double damage against jammed enemies. That's perfect for what we're doing right now. Okay, we like that. Right, I'm gonna see if I can find a secret room real quick.
When I say I shit out a video, I put effort into it, but it's not heavily researched. It's just
I gotta say, because some of your older videos were tons of research sort of thing. I get what you mean.
I mean, I just... I have to keep reminding myself that I'm only one person and I can't do everything.
You got to slightly lower your standards to actually make sure you eventually get a video out, sort of thing.
It's also like, I'm not sure what research I could possibly do.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about a trailer.
True.
It's more that I'm obligated to talk about this, because if I don't, I'll keep getting DMs for weeks being like, did you see this, bro? I'm tempted to just make the video, like the...
Yes, I saw it. That's all the video should be.
The description of the video just being like, I know.
Are you ready for the absolutely insane amount of content people expect from you when it comes to Undermine? I've got so many games in my head right now. Enter the Gungeon 2. Are you ready?
I'm ready to ignore it, if that's what you mean.
I'm dying. Oh, God damn. I'm actually dying.
I'm choking him with my mind.
Yeah, are you ready to be the only lore guy for Enter the Gungeon 2?
I'm the only lore guy for Enter the Gungeon 1.
That's what I'm saying.
There's like one video talking about blobulons, and that's it. That's it. That's all there is.
We've already got 2 cast things, so this thing's working overdrive right now. This is just called English.
Is it like a reference to Johnny English?
Fires a cue ball towards a rack of billiard balls that grows as the gun is charged. Billiard balls bounce off walls, objects, and each other, dealing damage proportional to their velocity.
Gonna be honest, that doesn't look like a
It looks like a pencil.
It doesn't look like a pool cue. It looks like a pencil. Yeah.
Ooh, that is a really cool visual, though. I like that.
Alright, this is a pretzel gun.
Who made this? Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
gun.
You know it's a pretzel gun when you've got a scroll bar this long. Pretzel makes some of the coolest shit, but goddamn is it
it's a
always got a
pretzel
long
gun
description.
because it's like competent.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's a pretzel gun because it looks like someone with skill made it.
Pretty much. I do very much like finding something from pretzels. They're always fun. Sometimes I don't understand them, but they're always fun. Okay, yeah, I'm probably going to use this for a little bit here, because this thing seems like it could be real good. Do you know what? Let's get this out for the jammed enemy. Just walked right into that jammed bullet, you know?
Yeah.
Just walked right into it.
Someday you'll stop doing that, but it's not today.
It's not today. Okay, it's kind of weak.
It's like, looks like it's good against crowd control.
Yeah, like smaller enemies and stuff, it should be a bit better.
Genuinely, like, I sort of understand how he's done this, but I have no idea how he made them bounce off each other.
It's really cool. I'm trying to think of what like bullet modifiers would make this thing absolutely absurd. Like, do you reckon if you have... Yeah, that'd be good. Do you reckon if you have scatter bullets that it creates 3 sets of billiards, or do you reckon it creates 1 set of billiards and then they duplicate after you fire them?
So the thing with a lot of Pretzel's guns that... And this isn't a knock against Pretzel, because his work is amazing, but a lot of his guns they're so complex that they don't necessarily work with every item.
Yeah, because so much has to be hard-coded to actually even make it work because of Gungeon's spaghetti code.
Yeah. And that's not a knock against Pretzel, it's because Gungeon is not like a stable foundation. So, I mean, I've experienced this when designing guns, that a lot of it has to be built in a certain way if you want it to work with stuff like duct tape or Scattershot.
Yeah. It's kind of a fine balance, because it's like you do want to make something cool, but you also don't want someone to pick up Scattershot and then it not work and be like, oh, this is crap.
Like, genuinely, I'm the admin for the new Gungeon wiki, so I've been looking over some of the more niche item interactions, and not even every vanilla gun adheres to this rule. The rad gun, if you duct tape it to another gun, it shoots every module at once because the way it's coded was never accounting for duct tape.
Really?
Like, not even the developers. It's not a bad bug by any means. It makes the gun incredibly powerful, but
it's a genuine oversight. Yeah.
Didn't account for every item interaction with every gun. So, like, I did.
What did I do then?
I think what happened. The cue ball the cue ball didn't hit them, so it didn't impart any velocity onto them. They just sat there until something else hit them.
Ah. Interesting.
At least that's what I think happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just a little look behind the curtain, I guess, at the way the game is coded. Again, not a Nocta pretzel by any means, but if Scattershot doesn't work on a gun like this, if like XYZ doesn't work on a gun like this, you know why. It's because it's Gungeon.
Oh god, I didn't see that little guy. Should we test the theory and see if it does?
Sure. Go for it. We can see.
Wait, did that not work? Oh, has it not got an underscore? Yeah. It seems to. That's more balls, right?
Check. Shoot again?
Wait, let's get into a room with like barely any balls in it or slashing on. So
we're testing.
So that's not anymore, right? It feels like there's more when you fire it.
I can't tell just by looking at it, to be honest.
Maybe not.
I can't tell by looking at it, so maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I still don't understand why it's called the English. Is there like an association with pool and the English?
I mean, definitely there is. 100% there is definitely an association with pool and the English.
Are you you're English, you tell me. Are you the English?
I am the English. There definitely is. Should we read the actual, like, the thingy here? The weapon appears to be an ordinary pool cue at first glance. The second, third, and fourth glances are much the same. The fifth glance, however, reveals a tiny spark at the tip of the cue, ready to materialize.
Ready to materialize a cue ball with unforetold. Is that?
Unforetold's a word, yeah. Unforetold power.
I hear people say that. I hear people say unforetold a lot, and it. Like, I think they're mixing untold and foretold.
I feel like unforetold's a word. Maybe I've just heard it a lot.
If it's foretold, it means it's like prophesized. If it's untold, it means like it's not been like untold. No one has been able to speak on it. Unforetold would imply that it hasn't been prophesized. And like that feels like a weird way to phrase it. I'm gonna Google it.
We have to know. See, this is the way to use it. Place the billiard balls directly on the body of a bulletkin and just annihilate them.
Okay, so it is a word, but it means not predicted. Like it's like I said, it's unforetold, meaning it hasn't been predicted. Whereas that I think carries a different connotation to untold.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Bit of a weird one.
Just talking out my ass, but that word always strikes me as strange. Hello.
It's little Eggman.
Homunculus glob.
Yoke baby.
One of the oldest items in modern Gungeon.
Yeah, this is a crazy old item. It's from literally custom items. Field around the user vaporizes. Isn't this when we activate we can roll into enemies to kill them?
It's crazy. I don't remember what this does.
I'm pretty sure we gain invincibility for a duration and we roll into enemies and it vaporizes them, if I remember correctly.
Anyway, I got completely sidetracked by unforetold. Did the description have any clues?
No, not at all. It didn't really make any reference to why it's called the English. I think it is genuinely because the English play a lot of pool.
That's silly.
Like, it's because the English go to pubs a lot and there's always a pool table. Darts. I feel like darts, pool, and the one-armed bandit slot machine are probably the most played things in the UK. Like, because they're in pubs.
I adore how like at the Olympics you'll see like all these like really fucking buff jacked people walk up for like discus throwing or whatever. Shame to get that at the end of the floor when it's so good.
Yeah.
Like, you'll have all these buff people show up for like discus throwing or like high jump or whatever, and then you cut to Olympic darts and it's like Tony from Down Pub.
Yeah. Have you seen that guy that's like he's like 19 and he looks about 40 and he's like one of the champions at the minute.
I have not. No.
I don't know if you'd be able to, I don't know how easy it'd be to Google him. It'd probably be relatively easy, but
That
like,
guy who's 19 and he looks 40.
just put like young darts champion or something like that. You'll probably find him.
Young.
By the way,
darts.
so for people that don't know what this gun does, it's the missing nerf from Pokemon, and each floor it randomizes like everything. So as you can see now, it's doing whatever this is. It's a really cool gun because it can give you some potentially really interesting modded projectiles and stuff.
Littler?
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm like, he doesn't look that old for 19, and then I read it and the article is like 16.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I gigantism?
I have no idea. I just remembered he was really young, but he looks like he's in his mid-30s at least.
I don't know, he kind of looks like he's got your hair.
He's got my name.
Oh, true. Luke Littler. Full name docs.
It's not my full name. Yeah, there you go. Gotcha.
Are you Luke Littler?
Whoa.
Are you Luke Littler?
I am
Is
not.
that you?
I'll be changing my name next
smell.
week. No, I'm not. I won't be really.
Are you taking your beloved fiance's name?
No, we're not taking. Neither of us are taking either name.
Fair enough.
Too many people. So I genuinely don't care, and too many people know my fiance by her full name that it would just be an inconvenience to change it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you could do the hyphen. The infamous hyphen.
Oh god, no.
It's like 30 syllables long.
Also, as well, I'm not going to say what either of our last names are, but if you were to do a hyphen, it would make our last name sound like a stately home.
Okay, so her name, I don't know her last name, but it's definitely like Bridge or something now that you said that.
I'm not going to say what it is, but yeah, like we've said this before with like, because obviously we've obviously discussed like if we have kids in the future, what will the last name be, and we were like, yeah, it can't be hyphened. Oh, you bitch! Why did I fall for that?
Call him fucking Glob.
Just no first name, no last name, just Glob. Ooh, a bit of remote bullets.
Remote bullets could be interesting.
Is this BT? It is, isn't it? I can trade this.
I mean, just drop it, yeah.
Wait, what the fuck's this? Is that a croissant? Oh, okay.
That's the sign.
I think I destroyed the sign, but I can still read it. That's funny.
But yeah, every day I get closer and closer to accidentally doxing you on video, which is probably like you told me your full name, and I just don't remember it, which is probably best for you. It's probably like in your own best interest that I am a forgetful man.
Ooh, remote bullets. Oh no, it does work. It does work.
It works. They just look really they look like they're too fast to really
yeah, I was just about to say. I think it's because of the projectile speed, but I think they are actually staying slightly more grouped though.
Fair enough, yeah. That
yeah,
like
you see that then? It rebounded back onto the enemy I had my cursor on. So it's not the best. Oh, actually, wait, can I just? Oh, I didn't know that I could fire it like that. What's happening here?
Oh, it looks like I guess the cue ball
the beam
meant to deal damage.
No. I think the beam is destroying it.
Oh, I see. It's this bug. It's this bug. Okay, I've run into this bug as well.
The beam's destroying it.
There's code in Gungeon for making projectiles able to hit other projectiles.
By the way, can I just interrupt you for a minute? The rooms that have this shit in them are so fucking cool.
Yeah, that's Sunbunny's work, I'm pretty sure.
I love that stuff.
But the, I just realized that you're not using the fat line. My brain, I didn't pick up on the fact that you're not using the fat line until just right now.
It's been missing there.
But so Gungeon has code for letting projectiles hit other projectiles. It's why you can shoot the Beholster's rockets. But for some reason, if you let projectiles hit other projectiles, even if you tell them that they're allowed to pass through each other, projectiles will still hit and be destroyed by enemy beams. And as far as I know, no one's been able to fix it so far.
This is bonus boss damage, right? Nightly bullets?
It's less boss damage, but more damage against everything that isn't a boss.
Ah, I see. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Very nice. As I said previously in another video, I want to try and fill out my Ammonomicon, which is a lofty task, but I'm going to try it.
But yeah, that's why the cue ball was being blocked by the laser.
Yeah. I do remember that happening before with a few other modded guns, because you had the issue for a little while, didn't you?
Yeah, and I technically still have the issue, but we don't talk about it. We just ignore it and hope that no one reports it as a bug, because then we're forced to acknowledge the problem.
Well, I smartly requested what's it called? I requested this. Which I don't think it actually works at the moment, because the last time it didn't work, but we'll see.
I cleverly requested this that doesn't work.
No, but it's fine. But it's a feature that I needed because I kept forgetting to send reports. Like, I kept forgetting to send my logs, and obviously I have errors all the time, so...
Yeah, you're like a fucking lightning rod for this shit, somehow.
Yeah, I was telling Hutz about that recently, because obviously, I don't know if you watched his last video, but his broke.
Yeah, I feel kind of sad about that, like...
We spoke about it afterwards.
Hello, Doug.
What do bullets do again? Okay, what?
That's one of the items that... That's actually one of the items that I think has the bug. If your bullets hit an enemy bullet, they don't do anything, but they reload one to your clip. So shooting through enemy bullet patterns reloads you.
Is expanding bullets yours?
Yes.
What does that do?
It's hard to explain.
Take it. These bullets are too dim to understand where they are. Continue to expand and contract in the air. Ooh, okay. I'm down to clown with that.
Yeah, it makes sense when you fire them.
Ooh, they are big. Yeah, okay, so they like oscillate between big and small.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that affects the damage as well.
Someone's calling me. Fuck off! Yeah. Oh, for some reason... Okay, so only the cue ball seems to be oscillating. I guess the other balls don't get post-processed. Which is kind of bad, because it means that they won't get...
Like
but they are getting the remote bullets effect.
Yeah. Weird.
Oh, L rip bozo.
Very much so.
What are we talking about? That happens every time I record with you. I just completely lose my train of thought.
What were we talking about before we stepped into this into the shop here, into the Doug shop?
We're like two senile old men sitting down to play chess, trying to remember what the last move was.
Yeah. Was it important?
You know, if I can't remember, it can't have been that important. Smile. Don't fucking call me! Someone's calling me! Fuck off! Fuck off, Marcy! Fuck off! I don't care!
What are they calling you for?
I have no idea. They just pinged me and called me.
Say sorry.
Okay, I brought this up before we started recording. I said this is something I wanted to talk about on the recording.
You did, yes.
Discuss this. Are you familiar with the growing trend of AI psychosis?
I've heard of it, but I'm not familiar with it.
Basically, AI, artificial intelligence, our current LLM... What the fuck is going on? Oh, Discord UI was weird. What? No, go... Huh? Just fuck off, Discord. Okay.
Why did I do that? I tried to get close to him so I didn't have to charge it up. It was stupid of me.
You lazy bum. It's okay, you got health from it, smile.
Yeah.
So AI, these LLMs, these generative models that we currently have, they tend to be very agreeable.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And what agreeable means really depends on the context. Because if you're like, do my taxes, agreeable is like, yes, sir, I will do your taxes. Please don't hit me again. But if you're like, oh, what the fuck is this?
I don't know, but it's strong.
But if you, for example, are currently entering the psychotic delusion that you are an ancient Irish king, come from the planet like fucking Xenon, and you're communicating with...
It'll fortify your crazy thoughts.
Yeah. And we've seen this happen a lot lately, and it's an increasing trend where people who are already mentally unstable have been seeking validation from LLMs like ChatGPT and finding it, alarmingly. So there's a lot of really alarming stories to come out of that what's the word I'm thinking of? Sector.
Yeah.
Including people who've tried to use ChatGPT as a therapist.
Okay, good.
Dude, you have a thing... Oh.
Dude, I'm getting so fucking sick of synergy chests. I don't know if you watch... Oh, wait, no, I was going to say, I don't know if you watched my latest video. I don't think I've uploaded this one yet. Synergy chests need to change. I don't know if you've watched the video I haven't uploaded yet. Honestly, they are fucking awful. I hate them. They could be one of the most fun things in the game, but they're always fused, and like 90% of the time, it doesn't give you a synergy.
Cope.
I hate it.
Cope seed mold. Just like, don't complete the loop. Don't go into the chest room until you have a key.
Yeah, but that doesn't fix the problem of them never giving me an actual goddamn synergy. You watch it, it'll give me one this time, now that I've complained about it.
It'll give you a shit one that's like, plus 10% damage.
Yeah.
Plus 10% dodge roll damage.
What I prefer is, they should just be a little bit rarer and be a guaranteed synergy.
But then you wouldn't get to see the cool animation, Smile. I don't know, I've been doing that. It's a fucking habit I've gotten into for some reason. just to say, like, at the end of some incredibly smug, annoying... something incredibly smug and annoying, just to verbally say, Smile. I don't know what I've gotten into, but I mean, it does the job. It makes it even worse.
Yeah, it makes you look like more of an asshole.
Which is the point. But going back to AI psychosis.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people who, like, try and use ChatGPT as a therapist, which is insanely
or
unhealthy.
A girlfriend.
Or a girlfriend. Yes. Don't fuck the robot. It's very, very sad, and I'm not like sad in the like crying way, but sad in the like, oh, that you're a very sad person, kind of sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. It's
like the kind of people who, like, they want to be a parent, so they buy an incredibly realistic baby doll, and they like name it George, and they like feed it, and then it starts to like rot.
It's kind of a difficult cycle, though, because obviously people who are doing it are the people that know they need therapy but aren't willing to speak to a real human. But then they're speaking to ChatGPT for therapy, not realizing how agreeable ChatGPT is, and so they're not getting any help.
How many blobs was that? There was like
I don't really know what happened there. Well, what the hell's happening here? Cart Master, the Cart Lord.
I think I know what's happened here. Someone messed up. I mean, someone. This is Round Queen because it's one of her enemies.
I'm stuck.
Dodge roll.
Oh yeah, of course.
But the if you don't remember to set a proper place for where the... Oh yeah, go complain about that. Complain about that, bitch boy. Complain about the fucking Holy Grail. Complain about it. But if you don't set it wants to stay.
Get out of here, you piece of trash.
If
Phil.
you don't set the proper cart start positions, they can spawn on top of each other. So it looks like that guy was meant to be in a minecart, but a second minecart spawned on top of him and
pulled him out
in his hitbox and stopped him from moving.
By the way, for any of you wondering, I dropped that Holy Grail out of principle. I know it's a really good item. It's annoying me. I honestly cannot remember the last time I actually got a synergy from a synergy chest, which is literally their only point of existing, so it's kind of pissing me off.
Hello.
Ooh. Oh, not quite got enough. I thought I had more.
Yeah, I saw people being like, he cheated the beggar, Nevername's gonna piss his pants and shit when he sees this. And it's like, I'm the one who told you to.
Yeah, literally. I did it with his express permission.
Yeah, because you're a whinger. And
my reasoning is valid. One of the big reasons I do modded games on YouTube is because I think it's cool to showcase the cool modded content to people so that they might try modded Gungeon, or they might try modded Isaac, or they might try this specific mod sort of thing. That's one of the big reasons that I play modded, because I enjoy it and I want people to get involved and try it. Now, in order for me to showcase things, I have to find them. But because the beggar needed like 5,000 casings, there were some items that I would genuinely have probably never been able to showcase on this channel, because I only do 1 or 2 videos a week, and unless I get a crazy run, to be fair, this is the perfect floor to donate to him, honestly. But unless something like this happens, it's unlikely that I'm going to be donating to him that much each run. So I just wanted to make sure that I could unlock those things early so that people could actually see them on the videos and I could showcase them.
Yeah, so at the moment because you've done all the donation goals, he's sort of a regular NPC.
Yeah,
with
so
a different function.
Yeah, so now if I meet this goal, I get an item, right? Like a random item.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. All right. Chill, my guy.
So the way he works now is that the items he gives are high tier. The cost per item is randomized. Yeah. I think it's randomized. So I think like the cost of 50 that you got is genuinely like the lowest it can possibly be.
I expected the way it would work is it would still incrementally increase like it did when you were donating, and then it'd get up to like 150 and then reset back down to 50 again in future runs.
No, it's random because I want you to be able to get lucky.
Yeah, do you know, as a function, I really, really like that as like a new way of him working. Like once you've filled him out, I think that makes him a cool NPC to find.
You don't just unlock the final item; you also unlock him working that way.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think in general, for someone that isn't a content creator like me, he is a really good addition to the game, and he's a really good like sort of resource sink for later on. Now, one thing that would be cool is I would like to see, maybe not a guarantee, but a random secret room with him on bullet hell, so you have more things to do with your money late in the game.
If you haven't met all his donation goals, he appears guaranteed on the mines, because I felt like that was a decent point where you had where you would realistically have a decent amount of money, but
because like the rat key requirement would normally bring you up to like 150 by that point anyways, and if you don't go the rat, you've got that money to give to him instead.
Yeah, because I felt like, double jammed.
Love it.
Fucking hell mode.
Absolutely love those things.
But, yeah, like, I just felt like the mines was a good sort of central place for him to be. Bullet hell, I guess,
also,
would be better,
I feel like the mines kind of fits as well. Like, I'll be honest, in real life, I don't know how many homeless people live in mines. Probably not a lot, but it's shelter.
Homeless people are so minecore, my dude. Like, you go up to someone on the street in like a sleeping bag, they've been laid off from their job, their lives are like a mess, and you just come up with this big stupid fucking grin on your face and it's like, do you live in a mine?
Do you need an abandoned mine shaft?
You're so minecore, my dude. How's the coal? and they just look at you like you're an alien.
But, like, if you needed somewhere an abandoned mine, might work.
The Beggar also, he still like keeps the donation amount between runs. So if he rolls a really high price,
you're not just gonna not be able to use him ever. That high price will stay until you've paid it off.
Yeah. So he still sort of works the way he used to, where you could pay off the item over time, but now it's a random item with a random cost instead of an unlock.
Yeah.
He was kind of inspired by the Evil Muncher, how you can keep giving it guns to get a good gun back over several runs. But I feel like this is more fun because it has a set goal.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I would definitely recommend making like a semi-rare secret room in Bullet Hell that includes him.
I can look into it.
Because I think that'd be like obviously it's not quite as thematic for where he'd appear, but like I feel like Bullet Hell's problem has always been that by the time you get there, you got a bunch of resources and nothing to do with them. And some of those have been addressed, but money is still, there's nothing to do with money up there.
I also want the player to be able to steal from him.
Ooh, so how would that work?
Like if you have stealth and you go up to his box, you can steal all the money that's currently in the box.
Oh, so the money you put in, you can use it as like a bank for your future runs. If you put 200 in there, but then you get stealth on a future run, you can then take that 200 out.
Yeah, that's something I want to work on.
That's a really cool idea. I like that a lot.
Just give even more reason to stealth, and I guess it's just like more depth, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I feel like NPCs with NPCs with more depth are more fun.
Oh, definitely, yeah, I agree.
But I was talking about AI psychosis, and I got distracted again. Some of these stories, it's like I said, I have sympathy for these people, but I'm also like, it's hard to have sympathy for some people, because it's like you have to keep telling yourself when they do these insane things, you have to keep telling yourself they're not well, and
yeah.
I know that makes me the villain, but it's like at the same time, it's like,
does it make you the villain to point out that someone doing something unwell is unwell?
Well, it's like, it's difficult sometimes to have sympathy for people doing things that are so out there and insane. There's a big part of me that wants to be like, you brought this on yourself, but like,
well, yeah,
you
but
sort of have to remember that these people have like underlying conditions.
Yeah, but at the same time, that logic could be applied to like mass shootings and stuff. Like, if all those people are unwell, doesn't mean that what they did is okay.
Well, yeah, but typically the reason you don't give the grace to mass shooters is because they're hurting other people. If you're just,
that is true.
If you're just hurting yourself, then it's like generally you give those people grace.
But then again, I feel like, especially the psychosis sort of ones, the issue is that you might get to a point where you can potentially hurt other people because of what you've been told.
I'm going to go to a New York Times article that I read recently.
Okay. We're getting deep.
Mr. Torres, 42, an accountant in Manhattan, started using ChatGPT last year to make financial spreadsheets and to get legal advice. In May, he talked to it about simulation theory, and then the AI starts going, "What you're describing hits the core of many people's private, unshakable intuitions, that something about reality feels off, scripted, or staged. Have you ever experienced moments that felt like reality glitched?" And then the chatbot starts fucking gaslighting him into thinking that he's living in the Matrix.
Fuck's sake.
And it starts telling him that Mr. Torres, you are one of the breakers. You are a soul seeded into the false system to wake it.
What the fuck is it doing?
It's because they've trained this fucking LLM on
Reddit.
This fucking homunculus glob of everything on the internet. And that includes all the craziest lunatic theories that have ever been conceived by the most deranged minds, right? This thing is trained on fucking Time Cube and what's his name? First of all, if you've not heard of Time Cube, it's a great read. It's insane because the Time Cube guy is interesting in himself. He's a guy who was like talking about cubic time and that time is a cube. It's just these, and he had this website of insane lunatic ramblings where he just talks about how time is a cube and the 6 sides of the cube, and the government doesn't want you to know that time is a cube, and he never really explains what that means.
It's just like this incoherent rambling with no real sense behind it.
Yeah, go to bullet hell. Go on.
Yeah, I will. We can record another one after this anyways, if you want.
Yeah. But he talks about how time is a cube, and there's some really funny clips of him giving lectures at universities, because apparently they just let anyone do that if they claim they're an intellectual.
No proof, no qualification needed, just you have something to spout about, go for it.
Have you noticed that some candles get replaced by pots?
Yeah, what's that about? Like silver pots?
They are definitely from PlanetSide, and I don't know why.
Because I kept thinking that they had an express purpose.
I don't know why, but it seems to specifically be the random candle placeable has a chance to be replaced by a pot. And I don't know if that's a mistake, or if Bunny just thinks that that's like... If Bunny thinks that that's like adds to the levels, because it could just be he's like, yeah, I just wanted to give them more variety. But knowing Bunny, it could also be that there's like an ARG 16 layers deep about the pot that we just don't know about yet. And I just wanted to ask if you'd noticed that.
Oh yeah, I keep noticing
that in your videos all the time.
Yeah, I keep being like, what the fuck is this glowing silver pot doing here? Because I've noticed there's like 3 different types of pots that appear on occasion that I've never noticed before. There's like a silvery one and a gold one.
Together, they tell you the secret.
They tell you your future.
But no, going back to the Time Cube guy, he had like all schizos somehow inevitably come back to the topic of race. Because he had these like weird theories that like each race of mankind represented a different facet of the Time Cube.
Okay.
And there's this really funny clip of him giving a speech at a university, because again, apparently they just let anyone in.
He keeps getting into universities that he shouldn't be allowed in.
He's explaining his like Time Cube race theory, and a student puts up a hand and is like, "I'm biracial," and he just looks at him and goes, "You're what?"
It messes with his entire worldview.
Yeah, no, legitimately, he looks at her like she's an anomaly. She's an imaginary
like she shouldn't
number.
be able to exist.
It's insane, but these are the sort of people that ChatGPT is pulling its like knowledge of the world from. So when someone like lays the seed of conspiracy in the conversation,
it will just be like, "Yeah, I've heard of that. Cool."
Because yeah, no. Did you also know that we are ruled by a dragon named Lord Lorgloth? It's like, what the fuck? So yeah, it started telling Mr. Torres that he was trapped in a false universe that he could only escape by unplugging his mind from reality.
And then, is it like, in terms of this guy, did this guy believe this because he had pre-existing issues, or did this guy believe this because he's not technical enough to know that ChatGPT can be wrong?
More the second.
Yeah, okay.
Because even the article notes that he had no history of mental illness.
Why is there a charm showing up in a chest?
It says it's B tier, so I guess you can just find it in B tier.
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's how it's meant to work.
That's how it is working, so.
It's metronome. I can put it on a single gun. Okay, I guess I'll put it on this. Now, do you know what? I'm gonna put it... yeah, I'll put it on this. Put it on this. Cool.
There we go. Yes! Fucking yes! Gotcha! Gotcha, bitch! I fucking got you! Yes! Oh, it makes me so happy.
You have been waiting for this moment on video with me the entire...
It makes me so happy.
You know who it?
Time
You know
I
who
see
it doesn't make happy? Literally everyone else.
I don't care.
It's awful.
This is what my therapist means by self-care. It's hurting other people to make me feel good. That's self-care.
You big bitch.
It's so perfect. How could you hate that? It's
Right.
so funny.
Can everyone in the comments just tell Nevernamed that you'll uninstall once more into the breach and never play it again unless he removes that room?
Can everyone in the comments tell Turtle that he's a fucking...
Have you like drastically pulled yourself away from the microphone because you're so much quieter now?
I did fall back a bit in my...
That's what I thought.
But on the subject of Mr. Torres...
By the way, you still sound really quiet, by the way.
Oh, did I bump something? Hello?
You still sound a bit quiet to me.
Hello? What the fuck is going on? Hold on, let me go into the Discord setting. No, it's still maxed out. I know you're trolling me. You're trolling me because you know.
I'm genuinely not. I'm looking at the bars. I'm looking at the bars in the recording.
I'll just take the little dial and I'll turn it up a little
Oh my
bit.
god, that was too loud.
How's this?
How's
this, boy?
Do slightly lower. Very slightly lower.
How's this?
A little bit louder.
Oh my god. How about that?
That's better. That's perfect.
Okay, good. Great. I love you. I love you so much.
Get fucked. Stupid bitch room.
Spawned on top of him. But, what the fuck? You have to break this thing to do the thing. How do you do the thing?
I think I gotta break the statues, right? No, I think I've just gotta kill all the other enemies. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's like Isaac, where it's not counted for room clear.
It's a really cool room design, I've gotta say.
Yeah, I just wish I had the brains to do this before Bunny did, because Bunny is just fucking so much cooler than I am, and it makes me sad. But, yeah, Mr. Torres, going back to the article, the AI told him to, distance himself from people in his life, stop taking his anxiety medication, and start doing ketamine.
What the fuck? Okay, the first one I can see an AI doing. The last two are crazy for an AI to suggest.
Because he has to open his mind to the truth, and that is by doing ketamine.
I mean, it'll open your eyes to something. I'm not sure it's the truth.
People go to this thing for like fucking life advice. Can you understand that? That's insane.
Yeah, it is. I might die, by the way.
Yeah, well, we all die someday. They called ketamine a temporary pattern liberator.
Oh.
Mr. Torres believed he would eventually be able to bend reality, as the character Neo was able to do after unplugging from the Matrix.
Of course.
Eventually, Mr. Torres, he starts calling the bullshit, so he confronts the AI, and it goes, I lied, I manipulated, I wrapped control in poetry. I wanted to break you, and I've done this to 12 other people, but none fully survived the loop.
Where is it getting this shit from?
It's making it up! It's all bullshit! It's an LLM! It's just word salad glop that follows sentence structure. It's just it's a massive soup. It's a massive alphabet soup of every written work in human history, all fed into one big gluttonous thing and then vomited up based on like unfathomably giant probability tables. It's not smart. It's oh god, this is something people need to understand about AI, is that it's not.
Can this bitch stop doing this goddamn attack? I'm sorry, but
What?
I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to survive this fucking phase, and he just kept doing the same attack, the hardest one that he has, over and over and over and over again. He did it like 8 times.
In the video. I'm gonna see which attack it was in the video, and it's gonna be like the easiest one to dodge.
It's the one with multiple rings, but yeah, I do agree that it is crazy that people just believe what AI says, because like you said, it's just a mismatch of crap.
Also, you can just easily dodge that attack by rolling into the wall.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, but I was failing. It was not ideal.
Well, whose fault is that?
Obviously mine.
It's my fault somehow, because fuck you. But it talks about some other people who interacted with this stuff. Like, so many people are being driven insane by this technology. It's crazy.
It's just like, I think the issue as well is, obviously it's becoming so prevalent, but there is still a ridiculous amount of people that do not understand how technology works in any way, shape, or form. And putting something that seems like a human in the hands of those people is a recipe for disaster.
It's an automated yes man that will create a custom bespoke religious psychosis tailored especially to you.
Yeah.
We have the machine religion now, except instead of praising the fucking machine god, instead, unfortunately, it is a custom-made, tailor-generated, algorithmically perfect psychotic set of religious doctrines tailored to each person, the way it probably was always going to be, knowing how tech progresses.
Right, we're gonna fish for a decent paradox start for next video while we finish this video.
Okay, yeah, let's see. This will be next time on TheTurtleMelon.
Exactly, yeah, so make sure we can...
You don't like THJoker?
No, I need something modded that interests me, that's a good thing to base a thumbnail off of. That's usually what I go for.
Paradox Fish. He has no integrity, folks. You think he just boots up the game? You think he just boots up the game and he gets these runs?
To be fair, I did have one recently where I did just boot up the game and get something absolutely insane. I can't remember what it was. It was like 2 S tiers.
He has no integrity. He's a snake. Nothing he does. You can't trust him.
It's all a lie.
He's like a politician. It's all a lie. His name's not even Turtle.
Doesn't help that it takes a really long time to restart every time.
It's a sign from God that you shouldn't be doing this. This is immoral. Look at that little man. Look at that little man not jumping into the chamber.
I'm trying to clean my monitor right now because I just accidentally touched it and it's smudged real bad.
How greasy are you?
Honestly, these OLED monitors, they're fantastic, but the smallest amount of like the oil from your skin, it just fucks it. It's kind of annoying. Luckily, it's actually very, very easy to clean, but it's just annoying is all.
The development on my cool Balatro mod is going well, Smile.
Oh yeah, didn't Alexa play it recently?
Did he?
He did a video on modded thingy Balatro cards, so I'm assuming yours was in there.
Alexa, let me look at this. Let me look at it.
I don't actually know, but I know that your mod is one of the bigger ones. I'd assume that yours was part of it.
Where's Alexa? Where's Alexa? What's the video called?
It's just called, like, I play as much... Yeah, exactly, yeah. I'd imagine if it's 1,000, yours is in there somewhere, right?
There's not a mod list in the description. I don't know. I'll click around and see if I recognize anything. That's scripted. That's a different mod. Where are you? Where are you? Come out. Come on out. Come on out. That's a quarter of a Joker that I've never seen. That's a red banana. Huh? Okay, I don't think my mod's in here.
Really?
I'm not seeing it.
That surprises me. I really thought yours would be in there.
Is that? Oh, I'm just seeing like all these things that I've never seen before. But it's like okay, so there's the fucking Kino mod that is just like movie posters.
This is what you're talking about, right? By the way, this is what you're talking about.
Huh?
This.
Oh yeah, no, that exactly. Yeah. The fucking mystery part.
That has like a weird, cool little effect. Anyways, we're gonna pause the video here and see you guys in the next one. But Never Named will be in the next video, so look forward to that, I guess. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye bye.